We'll do today, do some hip openers. It should feel really, really good. And let's start on our backs today. Feet together, knees apart. Place your hands on your hips. And start directing breath all the way down, all the way down. Open your eyes, bring the knees into the chest, and I want you to open up to a happy baby position without using your hands. Hold a little bit from side to side, flex your feet, make sure they are quite active. And then without using your hands, take your right foot over the left knee, reclined pigeon, and start pushing your knee towards the chest. Maybe once or twice, a few more times, just bounce forward and back. And then open the legs to the side, Upavishta Konasana style. Maybe move the hip from side to side again, enjoy this position. Let's do the other side. Left foot over your right knee, reclined pigeon, move from side to side. Forward and back, be playful. So whatever feels good. And open the legs up. Rotate your ankle joints in one direction, then the other. One more each side, one direction, then the other. Right foot over the left knee, reclined pigeon. Pick up your chest, left elbow to right knee. And open up. 3 more times. Tap and open. Tap and open. Last one. Tap and open. Open the legs to the side, wide, flex and point your toes this time. Left foot over right, same position, pick up the chest, rotate, and come back. Rotate, and release. Twice more, rotate, and release. Last one, rotate, and release. Open the legs wide to the side, and then place them on the mat for bridge position, and we'll take a vinyasa here. With an inhale, I want you to lift the hands overhead, but to come up to your toes as well. And with an exhale, place the heels down and bring the hands towards the body. Inhale, come up to your toes, hands overhead. Exhale, gently place the heels down, hands next to the body. Let's do a few more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Stay in this position, just interlace fingers behind the back. Press the knife edges of the hands down, the elbows down, the forearms down. Send the knees all the way forward. Release the hands first, hips second. And let's roll along our spine a few times. And if you can, if it's comfortable, come all the way to a low squat, malasana, and come back. Let's do that a few times together. Come forward, maybe to a seat, maybe all the way forward, and come back. Come to a seat, and back. Come to a seat or a squat, and back. This time, come all the way up on your legs to a forward fold position. Feel free to bend the knees a lot. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Catch your left wrist, side bend towards the right. Creating space with an inhale, going deeper with an exhale. Back to center, catch right, side bend left. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center, gentle back bend, very gentle back bend. You don't even have to look up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Keep the feet apart. Inhale, halfway up, look forward, left foot back, left knee down, Chandrasana, moon position. I want you to send the hands all the way overhead and then come halfway down, chest closer to the thigh, reach hands back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, halfway. One more, inhale, come up. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, lift. Point the back toes, have a seat all the way back on your heel. Left hand to right foot. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Come halfway up, maybe without using your hands. You come back to your squat, hands down. Kick your right leg back, three-legged dog, bend the open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, tap your right elbow. Push back, three-legged dog. Bend the open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, right elbow again. Push back, three-legged dog. Bend the open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, right foot forward, warrior one. Please take your time getting there. So kind of same thing here. Inhale, connect the hands overhead, look up. Exhale, halfway down, look forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more, inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Open up right side body, deep bend in your right knee. Exhale, side angle pose. You can modify by placing your elbow on your leg. Inhale, come up, push right hand up towards the ceiling, so it's an active push. Exhale, come halfway, maybe left hand overhead this time. You choose your variation. Come back to a warrior two. Plank position, just a plank position. Lower the knees down. We'll do together two chaturangas, halfway down, warming up our shoulders. Come back up. One more, halfway down. Come back up. Lower all the way down to the mat, nice and slow. And then let's take a few cobras here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, open. Exhale. Activate your feet. Inhale, press them down towards the mat. Exhale. One more, maybe deeper. Exhale. Come to your hands and knees. Tuck the toes, hover with your knees for 2 full counts. If you feel comfortable, shift a little bit forward. Down dog, down dog. Let's take 2 full breaths in our down dog. You can look towards your navel. It might rearrange your lower back a bit. It's a really nice way to find more comfort in your lower back and spine. Slight lock of the throat, of the chin. Step forward with your right foot, followed by the left. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, standing back bend, maybe a bit deeper than before. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, look forward, right foot back, right knee down. Chandrasana, moon pose. So inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway down, lean forward just a little bit. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Point the back toes and have a seat all the way down on your heel. Right to left. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. See if you can find the same position without using your hands. Three-legged dog, left leg up, three-legged dog, bend the open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, tap your left elbow. Come all the way back, three-legged dog, bend the open hip. Left elbow again, straight the legs, square hips, left elbow. Push all the way back, bend the open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, left foot forward, find your warrior one. Please take your time getting there. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway. Twice more, inhale, lift. Halfway. One more, inhale, lift. Halfway. Inhale, lift, and then open up to a warrior two. You can take a wider stand if you want. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Push up. Plank pose, back to our plank. Lower your right knee down, open up to a side plank. Catch the back foot and kick back. Stay there for another breath. Free the foot. Back to your knees. Open toward the other side. Bend right, catch with your right hand. Kick all the way back, open up your chest, stabilize your left shoulder. So active fingers. Slowly release. Back to a table. Cat cow, inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Back to neutral, tuck toes, down dog. This time we'll take the hands all the way back to the feet. All the way back to the feet. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Reach up, hands together, look up. Samastitihi, mountain pose, feet together. Take your right knee into the chest and just open to the side. Now I want you to take both hands to the side and then let's play with closing the hip joint and opening up to the side. Close the hip and open. Twice more. Close and open. One more, close and open. Close the knee. Set it down. Let's try find the other side. Left knee into the chest. Open up to the side. Then take both hands to the side and let's just play with closing the knee and opening. Closing the hip and bring the hip to the side. Twice more, close and open. One more, close and open. Close and set it down. Let's take a big inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, look forward, walk forward to a plank position. Walk forward to a plank position. Rotate both heels to your right side, side plank. Maybe look up towards the left hand. Come back to plank. Let's try the other side. Left hand down, right hand up. Maybe look up. Come back to plank, nice and slow. And take it back to your down dog, back to your down dog. Left foot forward, followed by the right. Halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, standing back, bend, lift. Samastitihi, mountain pose, second vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway up, look forward, left foot back. Anjaneyasana, lift up. Cactus your arms to the side. Let's twist towards right side. And come back to center. Try to find stability on your way back. Twist. And back. Twice more. Twist. And back. Last one. Twist. And back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, lift. Exhale, three-legged dog, hands down, kick your right leg back, three-legged dog, bend your open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, tap your left elbow. Push back, three-legged dog. Bend your open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, left elbow again. Push back, three-legged dog. Bend your open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, right foot forward. Warrior one, warrior one. Let's twist this one to a twisted pyramid position. Right hand on your right hip, straight the front leg. Come halfway down just for a moment. Find a nice stable legs. And then left hand down, maybe on a block. Right hand up and you twist. If you feel comfortable, look up towards right hand and push your right hand to the front, towards your face versus all the way back. Keep sending the hand away from you towards the ceiling. One more full breath. Release the hand down. Warrior one, come all the way up. Warrior one. Plank pose, just a plank, just a plank. Rotate both heels to your right side, but this time I want you to take a three position. Left foot over your right thigh and then lift a little bit higher, maybe looking towards left hand for 4. 3, 2. Slowly reset foot, slowly reset hand, and come to the other side. Both heels to your left. Pick up right hand, pick up your right foot, place it along your thigh, maybe look up. Pick up the hips a little bit higher. Set your right foot, set your right hand, shift forward and lower all the way down to the mat. This time hands down, forearms down. With an inhale you lift, with an exhale you fold. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold. One more, inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Come to a table position, release the elbows down, cat-cow here. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, look towards your belly. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Back to a table position, tuck toes, down dog. Let's take one full breath in our down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Hands together at the center of your heart and lift the heels up. Stay lifted. Twist towards your right. And come back to center. Twist left. And come back. Utkatasana. And fold forward all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, look forward, right foot back. Anjaneyasana, lift up. Cactus your arms. Twist towards left. And come back. Twist. And back. Twist. And back. Last one, twist. And back. Anjaneyasana, connect hands, look up. Three-legged dog, hands down. Kick your left leg back. Three-legged dog, bend the open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, right elbow. So opposite elbow, tap. Push back, three-legged dog. Bend the open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, tap. Push back, three-legged dog. Bend the open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, left foot forward, warrior one. You can take a shoulder stand for warrior one. We are going to a pyramid position. Left hand on your left hip, straight the leg. No need to lock the knee, just straight the leg. Come halfway down and just for a moment stay here. Find stability, your core engagement, your quads engagement. And then right hand down on a block, left hand up. And avoid the habit of trying to send the left hand back behind you. Keep pushing it up towards the ceiling. Maybe reach a little bit higher. Reset the left hand down. Come all the way back to a warrior one. Lift up. Plank pose, just a plank pose. Shift forward and lower all the way down to the mat. I want you to come towards your fingers, so fingers are pressing towards the mat. And then what I want you to do is to lift your legs, and we are going to take a few breaths here. Notice the action of the feet. They are coming towards the midline. Even though they are apart, I like to keep them apart. The action is hugging in towards the midline. I'm really pressing my fingers down quite hard here. One more breath. See if you cannot lose height. Pick up the hands for just a moment and set it down. Come to a table position. But this time, Anahata melting heart pose. You can place your forehead down, your chin down, your chest down, depend on flexibility. I will take the halfway for today. One more breath. Really press the hands down a lot. Get some action there while stretching. Walk the hands back, tuck the toes down. Take your hands all the way back to your feet. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, feet together, standing back bend. Samastitihi, mountain pose. At the back of the mat you stay. Take a gentle chair, nothing too big. I want you to set your right foot over the left knee to reclined pigeon. It's the same position we took at the beginning of class. So it should feel familiar, it's just a little bit more active since we are standing on one foot. Now, if you can, catch the foot, lift up. If it causes any pain in your knee, please don't, stay down. But otherwise, try to bring the foot closer towards the hip, your left hip, sorry. The knee is closed, so I'm not putting it at any risk here. One more full breath. Very slowly try to sit back down, no falling. Trying that one with you. Gentle Utkatasana. Let's do the other side, left over right. Sit quite low, take a breath or two here. Feel free to stay here. Feel free to set your hands on blocks. If you want to come up with me, catch the foot, lock the knee, and bring the foot towards the opposite hip. It's your right hip for you. Very slowly come back to one-legged chair position. Try not to fall. Utkatasana chair pose. And fold. Inhale halfway up, look forward, come to a plank pose position once more. This time I want you to keep the toes tucked. Just lower down the hips to an up dog. And find a plank. So push the navel in and lift. When I do so, I also re-push with my arms. 3 more times. I'm lowering my hips down, allowing this nice active opening. And then I'm pushing, hugging navel to spine to come back up. Twice more. Lower. And push to come up. One more. Lower. And push to come up. Bend the knees a little bit on your way to a down dog. One full breath there. Left foot forward, followed by the right. Inhale halfway up. Exhale fall. Inhale all the way up, lift and reach. Samastitihi, mountain pose. Inhale, lift our last vinyasa for today, and then we'll find a deeper stretch. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, look forward, left foot down, left knee down again, Chandra Asana moon position. Now please feel free to stay here, it's a wonderful position. Maybe interlacing fingers behind the back, maybe I like shifting a little bit more forward. It's okay for my knee because the back knee is down. Check that in your body, and then I'm catching the back foot with my hands. If you can only do one at a time, please do. If you want to stay with the interlaced fingers position, please do. Maybe you want to look forward and up. One more full breath. Very slowly release, set the hands down. Kick your right leg back, three-legged dog, bend your open hip. Choose to stay here or take a wild thing for a few breaths. Take a variation that suits you. Send the chest further away from you. One more breath. Come all the way back to a three-legged dog, right leg up. This time it's a warrior two, right foot forward, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior, open up right side body. This time try Ardha Chandra Asana, half moon pose. Right hand either all the way down, hovering above the mat, or on a block. Bend the left knee, tap, and then send the left hand overhead, look towards your fingers. bend, tap, and send the hand all the way forward. Twice more, bend, tap, and send it all the way forward. Last one, bend, tap, and send it all the way forward. Warrior two, nice and slow on your way there. Lift up, plank pose. Shift forward and lower all the way down to the mat, nice and slow. Catch the back of your of your feet, outside or inside, you choose, and lift. We are here for 4. Maybe pushing the feet a little bit higher. 3. Maybe pushing the navel down a little bit more. 2. 1. Slowly release. Come to your hands and knees. I want you to take a dolphin here. So place your elbows down, tuck the toes, and lift to a dolphin. Feel free to walk the feet forward more, bend the knees a lot. Stay there for 4. 3. 2. Find your way to a down dog. Feels comfortable for you. Take your time. Take your time. Right foot forward, followed by the left. Inhale halfway up. Exhale 4. Inhale all the way up. Lift, reach. Samastiti, mountain pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Halfway up, look forward, right foot back, right knee down, Chandra Asana, moon pose, lift up. Feel free to stay here. You can also interlace fingers behind the back. You can open up the chest here. You can catch the foot with one hand, with both hands, whatever feels comfortable to you. Open up your chest, maybe look forward and up. So I'm trying not to look back, I guess that's what I'm saying. No, to look all the way back behind you. No need to stress the neck. Maybe one more count here. Slowly release the foot, kick the left leg back. Three-legged dog, belly open, hips stay here, or wild thing. Just for a few breaths. So whatever feels comfortable to you. I like this one, it really opens up my chest and my shoulders. It definitely have lots of a load on the bottom shoulder though, so please feel free to modify all poses. Come back to a three-legged dog once more. Left foot forward, warrior 2. So we're getting straight to a warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, Ardha Chandra Asana, half moon pose. Left hand can be down, can be on a block, can be hovering, but this one is a little bit more intense to try and not place the hand down. I want you to bring the hand and foot behind you and tap, and then send the hand all the way overhead. Look towards your fingers if you can. I'm bending to tap and straight. Bend to tap and straight. One more, bend to tap and straight. Come to a warrior 2, nice and slow on your way there. Plank pose. Now I want to play with something a little bit, see if you let me. So we are going to move towards our right hand again, but this time I want you actually to do a bow with the upper leg. So like we just did with our Ardha Chandrasana position, left hand to left foot, and I'm kicking back just a little bit. You can also do this position on the knee, like we did when we started class. One more breath, keep kicking back and away from you, maybe looking forward, and set it down. Let's try the other side. Shift towards your left hand, Right foot behind you and try and kick back. Re-push with your left hand. The whole shoulder is active. Maybe you look away from you a little bit. Keep kicking back. And reset. Nice and slow for your reset. Come all the way forward towards your fingers. And lower all the way down to the mat. Let's see how it goes. What I want to do today is I want to take a bow position again, the Nurasana, but to take the other variation. So we roll to one side and then to the other side. Let's see how it goes. Catch the outside of the feet for this one. And start rolling towards your right shoulder. Kick the feet away from your body. Maybe look back behind behind you, maybe not. Keep kicking. Maybe you kick so much that you can come towards a bounded bridge. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's too crazy. Maybe you really don't like this idea. You can stay in the halfway variation or the bow. Very slowly start releasing the hips down. Roll back to your right shoulder first and then all the way back. Let's try the other side. Left shoulder, kick back. Maybe look back. Maybe you kick so much back so you find yourself on your both shoulders and you push the hips away from your body. Take another breath. Come all the way to your left shoulder first. I'll try to avoid the mic this time. And then all the way to your belly. Kick back and slowly release. Take a moment here. Forehead towards your hands. Come back to your hands and knees. One more dolphin. Place your elbows down. Tuck the toes and lift the knees up. You can lift them just a little bit. You don't have to push the hips all the way up. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep pushing the sit bones up. 4, 3, 2. Release the knees down. Come up to your knees. We have 2 camels and that's it. Then it's a child pose. Set the hands back behind you. Open up your chest. Stay there for 4, 3, 2. Slowly come up. Tuck the toes. Have a seat on your heels. Cat cow. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Stay. Press the hands against your legs for just a moment. And come up. Stand on your knees. Point the toes. Reach with your hands all the way back to your heels or repeat the previous variation. Open up. Stay there for 4. Push the feet down. 3. Actively push the hands and lift the chest. 2. If you need the support of your hands, please place them on your lower back first. Otherwise, bring them to the center of your heart and lock the core in to find a lift. Have a seat on your heels. Take a moment here. We finish class with Kapalabhati breathing, 60 counts. Exhale everything you've got. Half of an inhale. Start. Exhale fully, round your back, press your hands against your legs just for another moment. Come up slowly. Bring the hands together to the center of your heart. I'll suggest you'll stay and meditate for another 10 minutes or take a quick Shavasana before you go on with your evening. Namaste.